Hello darlings, I'm Jutta Dobler. I'm a life coach, a healer and the founder of the JD Academy. And today I would like to talk a bit about what energy healing actually is. To start off with, if you look around you, everything you can see and a lot of things you can't see, but everything around us is made up out of energy. And the slower that energy vibrates, the denser something becomes. And the more present it is, the more stable it is, the easier it is to see. Now, if you look at that wall, for example, it's quite dense, so it doesn't swing as fast and it becomes tangible. And other things like you watching that over your Wi-Fi through the frequencies floating through the air, they're also there, but you cannot see them. And it's the same with energy healing. When we do an energy healing, we're using frequencies that most people cannot see. When you look at yourself, your physical body, your energy bodies, the way you relate to life, the more energy you have, the better you will feel. The more alive you feel, the more healthy you are on a physical level, the more joyful you are. So the more energy flows through you, the better. And energy is meant to keep moving. It's meant to flow. It's in motion. And if it isn't in motion, if you kind of try to hang on to it, this is when it slows down. And the moment it slows down, every other energy that kind of flows past it also gets slowed down. So if you have these places in your, either in your energy body or in your physical body, where you have denser energies sitting, everything that flows past this gets slowed down too. And the more of those you have, the less the energy is able to flow freely, and the less you are able to express truly and fully who you are. And often blockages get created through fear we have. They get created through, let's say, for example, in your childhood, when you had experiences and you didn't know how to handle them. It was just too much for you. You suppressed the experience, but it still sits there in your energy body. And every time something similar happens, it connects to this, it adds to this. And then you end up with these little energy bombs sitting in your body. And if somebody kind of pushes the button, you explode. And it might be something that is very harmless for somebody else standing next to you. But for you, that whole energy bomb goes up, and this whole all the experiences you had around that subject get triggered. And this is why it's so explosive, and so automatic and so triggerable. But the more you work with that, the more you look at this, the more you will be able to release these blockages. And it's a bit like when you have a hose pipe. In the hose pipe you have constrictions of some sort. Then the water won't be able to flow through it freely. It won't have a lot of pressure, it will kind of trickle out on the other end. And it's the same with your energy channels. Now, the more of these blockages you have sitting in your system, the less energy is able to freely flow through you. We also develop blockages through attachments. And this can be anything. You can be attached to an idea, you can be attached to a person, you can be attached to who you think you are. It doesn't matter what it is. Now, the moment you attach, you hang onto the energy, you're slowing it down, and automatically when it becomes slower, it becomes denser, and again we have a so-called blockage. And what we do with energy healing is when I connect to your field, I'm connecting to your aura, and I first go into a meditative state, and I, as Jutta, step aside. So I'm just becoming a channel. I connect, I raise the frequency in my field, which I do in a variety of ways, amongst others a specific breathing technique from Kundalini Yoga. And then I connect to your field. And if I'm able to hold the higher vibration, your field has to adapt. Now that's just physics. If something vibrates faster and you bring it next to a slower vibrating thing, for lack of a better word, the slower vibrating energy has to adapt. So this is what is going to happen in the healing. And when you have blockages sitting there, because they're dense and they're slow moving, if you get an energy influx, they kind of start to shake. And if something is ready, it will come up. It will kind of rattle loose. And if that happens, you will then feel it. You will. And then it's very important when you feel that you keep on breathing. Because the moment you stop to breathe, you again suppress. So you breathe through it, you let it come, you let it go. It's like a wave. It comes, it peaks, and it releases. And also don't get intellectually attached. Don't go into this, oh, what's that now kind of mindset. Because with that, you again attach to that and you keep it there with you. So the other thing that energy healing does is that you have a core frequency. You have a frequency that if you are really healthy, if you express fully who you are, this is the frequency with which you vibrate. It's kind of your cosmic sound or something like that. It's your specific tone that only you have. And through building these blockages, through putting on masks, through pretending we are somebody we are not, through losing contact to what we truly desire, who we truly are, then we build up all these layers around us. And that core frequency isn't being expressed anymore because it's being disturbed through all the other frequencies that are not truly you, that you have sitting all over you. And with the energy healing, I also channel, or I bring through that core frequency of who you are. And your cells are going to recognize this. And they're going to remember. And it will be much easier afterwards for you to actually realize what is truly mine and what is something I have taken on that does not belong to me. Good, okay, I hope that made some sense. The energy healing, by the way, works both in person and through Skype. Because with Skype, if we do it over Skype, we're first going to talk. And I'm going to get your vibration and I'm going to connect to your frequency. Then we switch to Skype off, I do the healing, you lie down, and it's I'm very present then with your energy field. And while I'm doing the healing, doesn't matter if it's via Skype or if it's in person, I do get a lot of information. And this can be all kind of different things. It can be pictures of what your energy field looks like. It can be nutritional advice. It can be something that comes up from your childhood. It can be ways in which you're blocking yourself. It's different for everybody. And whatever comes up, I'm not going to judge. I'm just going to present it to you, if it makes sense to me or not. So it's up to you to see if it truly resonates or not. Don't take it on just because I'm saying it. Just feel. You will know, does it resonate or not. So and then after the healing, we connect again, either in person or via Skype, and I tell you what came up, you tell me what came up, and then also you might expect some detox reactions over the next couple of days, because the energy keeps on working through your system. It can be on a physical level. It always depends on where the blockages were sitting. It can be physically a bit of diarrhea, a bit of a sore throat, a bit of a headache. It can be emotionally, that you go up and down quite a lot in your emotions. It can be that you have very vivid dreams. It can be that your body wants a lot of sleep, because your energy system changes just like this, very quickly. But your physical body, again, because it is denser, takes more time to change. So for your physical body, it might need time to recover, and then give it to it, please. It can also be that you have a lot of energy available. Again, it's different for everybody, and it's also different from session to session. Okay, I hope that helps. If you have more questions, please contact me through the contact form, and we speak again soon. Bye for now.